My parents celebrated my miracle child little sister on my birthday instead of me every year, but I completely lost it when I turned 18. Growing up as the unwanted child really messes with your head. I have a sister who's 8 years younger than me. She was completely unplanned and almost didn't make it. My mom was in and out of hospitals that whole year and nearly died during childbirth. The doctors told her she couldn't have any more kids after that, and because of all this drama around her birth, my parents treated my sister like some miracle baby who could do no wrong. They would literally call her a gift from heaven, and I became just the other kid in the house, the forgotten one, except when they needed free childcare, of course. Then suddenly I became relevant again, but only as an unpaid babysitter. The level of favoritism was so extreme that I genuinely think my parents have something mentally wrong with them for not seeing what it was doing to me. Now it's all coming back to bite them pretty hard, which I'll get into later. It all started around my 11th birthday. My sister was 3 then, and she cried because she saw a birthday cake that wasn't for her. Instead of, parenting her and explaining that sometimes other people get things that aren't for you, my parents forced me to let her blow out my candles. They just handed her over to me and made me hold her while she spit all over my cake. Everyone was cooing over how cute my sister was, and nobody even looked at me. Then they did the same thing the next year, and the year after that. Eventually, it just became expected that she'd blow out my candles before me, like it was some kind of twisted family tradition. My sister also got presents on my birthdays. Not just one token gift to keep her quiet, but multiple presents, often nicer than what I received. I never got anything on hers. When I asked why, they gave me this bullshit answer that I'm a boy, and boys don't need to worry about that stuff as much, as if my gender somehow made me less worthy of celebration or attention. Every birthday celebration had to be at places my sister would enjoy, never anywhere I wanted to go. Even when I specifically requested something, they'd find a way to twist it into something she'd like better. It got to the point where it felt like my sister was getting 2 birthdays a year and I had none. Mine was just another excuse to celebrate her. This favoritism extended to everything else too. Family outings, only to places she liked. Dinner choices, whatever she wanted to eat. TV shows, only what she enjoyed watching. I learned to just hide in my room playing video games because that was the only time I got any peace. I even put a lock on my door because my sister would just barge in whenever she wanted, usually to turn off my game or take my headset. And when I'd get mad at her for that, she'd cry and my parents would always come swooping in to defend her. My sister developed this crazy princess complex because of how they spoiled her. She was demanding and bossy and treated me like her personal servant. If I didn't immediately jump up to get her a snack or toy, she'd scream until I did. She even had this stupid nickname for me that made my blood boil every time she used it, Servant Boy, and my parents thought it was adorable. If I didn't jump to give her whatever she wanted, she'd cry to our parents and I'd get in trouble for mistreating her or not being a good big brother. Eventually, my relationship with my parents became basically just silence. I barely spoke to them for long stretches of time. I'd just nod or shake my head when they asked me questions. I went weeks without speaking a word to them. Yet during my high school graduation, they had the nerve to brag to other parents about how they were the reason I worked so hard. Well, they weren't wrong exactly. I did work hard to move out and escape them. That was my primary motivation for everything. After my graduation, we went to Chuck E. Cheese because my sister wanted to, even though it was supposed to be my celebration. Just another day in my life as the forgotten child. Things finally exploded on my 18th birthday. I'd hoped maybe they'd take me to my favorite restaurant for once. It's this really nice steakhouse I've been talking about for months. Nope, they had my party at Chuck E. Cheese again. It particularly felt like a slap in the face since we'd already gone there for my graduation, and it was so boring. Just mediocre pizza and outdated arcade games for prizes nobody over 10 would want. But my sister loved it, so that's where we went. When the cake came out, it was pink with white flowers. It had my name, but it was clearly a girl's cake, like something you'd get for a princess-themed party. Then they set it in front of my sister to blow out, as if it was the most natural thing in the world. My mom was already taking pictures of her and not even looking at me. That's when I lost it. Everything I'd been holding in for 8 years just erupted. I couldn't finish the whole story in this short. The rest where OP erupts is on my channel.